Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome everybody, and did I turn my microphone on? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome everybody to Thursday night flights. Today we're in the Himalayas. Going to be running the Orbx Mets on, and a little bit of low and fast flight. Should be an hour and a half ish, so it shouldn't be too long. I went with clear skies, not doing live weather because there's just some epic views through here. I see so far in sim we have Echo and Icarus. Welcome. It's been a while, Echo. Glad to see you with us today. Might be a slim group of people watching us tonight because Brett Plays is also doing his train tonight, and I guess Shane is Flight Simulator is also flying tonight, so this has become a hot time slot. I do see where I think Brett pushed his back till it's after Shane's and ours, so that's one thing. Hey, I'm not worried. Here to fly and here to have fun. If Shane wants to compete, more power to him. He'll take everybody, but I don't care. I'm here for fun, and that's what I want to do. So on that note, tonight's flight should be pretty fun. Get some little background music going. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. Should be pretty good. Got some chill background music, even though we're going to be going at a pretty good clip tonight. What do we got here? I'm going to hang out for a minute. Mr. Sean Dale's going to be flying with Shane tonight because with his issues, he's having trouble flying without autopilot. So he's going to chill in Shane, so I don't have him tonight. As for everybody else, well, if they make it, great. If they don't, that's great too. We're going to have a ripping, glorious fun time down these things. We're going to turn the smoke on once we get airborne. Once I get in the air, Echo, I'll hang out and let you catch up. I'll pull the throttles back a little bit. Let me just double check all my controls. Make sure I got some flaps down. Because we're at 12,000 feet in this airport. So I originally was going to do this in propeller piston engines, but very few piston engines could handle this flight. And we stepped it up to a turbo prop. Ding ding, brakes on. Brakes off. I better get my... I'm going to have this open tonight. And I guess we're all facing the wrong way. It looks like Mayo's the only one that's... Or Echo. I'm just going to call you Echo because every time I try the first name I screw it up. But he's the only one facing the right direction, but we got the wind right down the runway. So I'm going to get in the air here. We'll get right at this tonight. If anybody's wondering, Josh Dog is going to be doing better. Turns out she had a very bad infection. And mix that with she has somehow injured her neck. Not quite sure how she did that. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. I'm getting the flaps up. Echo, I see I think that's a 152. That might be way too slow of a aircraft for this altitude. If you got something with a turbo prop, might be a little easier. Well, you're more than welcome to fly in any plane you want to fly it in. These altitudes can be tough on a bird. And if you want to switch planes, just let me know. We'll just hang out here in the area. Either a twin engine or something with a turbo prop. I'll make one more loop around the airport here. Get my smoke on. Where's my smoke? There we go. Oh, how the hell did my gear go back down? Or did I push the wrong button? Ha ha ha. That's entirely possible. I'm still getting used to the new buttons. I have another whole control quadrant up and it's got 6 new buttons. I push the wrong ones about 90% of the time. So welcome everybody to Thursday Night Flights. We said we got the Orbx mesh on for the Himalayas. We're going to go ripping down some of these high altitude valleys. Going to go up over some ridges and mountains. Just have a good old flight and see how it rolls. But let's just see how it gets in the air there. Oh. Oh, echo's up. All right, we'll get on flight plan now. If I can find it. Where's my... There it is. Roll in, kick up some dust. Icarus, I'm glad to see you're up and running again, mate. I heard you had issues on Tuesday. Out of town. Or just a collection of... It's a hole! It's a town that's falling in a sinkhole. Well, I don't think the mesh got that right. So like I was saying, the little dog most likely going to pull through as long as that neck heals. The infection's under control. You had the Bombardier. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm glad you're back. Got it shaken out. I've had some funky issues trying to get VR to work with the chat program, because the chat program only runs with Steam VR, and Microsoft Flight Simulator shuts off Steam VR because I don't have the Steam version of it, so it turns it off. It's too bad. I really want to have chat in VR, so I may have to break down and buy the Steam version. Oh yeah, Nicholas, if you want to hook onto a tow plane, just have the tow plane in front of you, within 200 feet in front of you, and the little glider on the icon above your little display computer. If you hit the button to the right of that, it'll automatically lock on any plane that's within 100 feet of you. Hey, Mr. Brett Pound, how are you this evening? Welcome, welcome. We're doing some crazy cruising through the Himalaya tonight. I told you what I did. I filmed 45 minutes with Bryce, and I filmed 45 minutes of starting soon. I never hit the button over. I hit record, but never headed over to live. Yeah, so... But we finally got it figured out, and it works really well. And we hope to have a tutorial video out at some point on it. So my video has done very well, thanks to Icarus sharing it. A lot less negative feedback than I thought I'd get from the X-Plane 12 community. It does have its benefits, I'll give it that, but the view is so greatly terrible. Oh, can I get under in time? No. Yes, maybe. Oh, that was close. that was very close. Yeah, the X-Plane 12 was a big letdown, and it is because of the way I fly. I fly down here where you can see everything. I guess if you're flying jets, point A to point B, and high altitude stuff, it'll work very good. But if you're flying down where you want to see scenery, it's garbage. I'm sure it's got comment wars because, look, if you fly just airport to airport and you're above 5,000 feet above the ground, it's probably an incredible sim. But if you like scenery at all, and that's one of the reasons I fly, it's terrible. And I can't get over the static, flat things even in VR in the sim, which is, you know, it's part of the model of the aircraft. Is in 2D. It's like, seriously? So, oh well, I'm sure it's comment wars. But I only lost 1 subscriber because of it, so that's a good thing, huh? Oh well, what are you gonna do? Like I said, I know Brett was originally scheduled at this time, and I know Shane's flying at this time. Like I said to myself all along, I'm not going to compete. I'm literally Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 7:30. I'm going to fly with friends, and that's that. If they want to do stuff during that same time frame, more power to them. I'm not going to compete. I'm happy to do my thing, and they can do their thing, and it's all good. I am not getting under that bridge. Like I said, they're both out doing it for money, so, you know. Whoa, there's a massive stutter right there. Whoa, what the hell? It's starting so bad I can't control my plane. Wow. That was bad. Like, really bad stutter. Did anybody else get that? Holy crap. Or is it something in the mesh that did that? Whew. That was terrible. That was the worst stutters I've had in a while. I'm surprised it didn't, knock on wood, it didn't crash. That was dead stop. No, Facebook is always a madhouse of warring comments anyways. But it's done well. It's like 500 views now. Which for one of my non-dog shorts, that's a lot. So next week, there will be a Warbird Wednesday. There will also be a Sunday gliding this weekend because I am here with this sick dog, so I can't go to the races. I'm hoping I can hook up with Bryce before then and get a tutorial out of how to use the tow plane. And if I can't, maybe I'll hook up with you, Icarus, and we'll film some. And then I can get the footage to Bryce. Is that it? Oh, it's at 800 now? Holy crap, I haven't even checked. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. How is Echo doing back there? Anybody see him? I haven't even looked. A little busy twisting and turning down through these gaps. Actually, there's a big gaps here, but it gets a little narrower and a little twistier. I love this plane. Yeah, I won the lottery, the Super Lotto. I would buy one of these to be on my short list. Listen to Velocity. He blew by us in SU-57. He changed. I didn't even see him go. So my little bed and breakfast tent that I have set up, I don't know if many of you heard about that, but I have a bed and breakfast tent I put up along the river to make a little extra scratch. I have my first international customers this weekend. They're in from Canada, so that's cool. There he goes. He's screaming by again. Oh, that's cool because I have... Oh, because these were both made by the same guy. That's right. The SU-57 and this were made by Demos Inc. I can see his smoke trail because I have my smoke on in this. That's cool. I like that idea. I didn't realize it would work with all planes that have smoke that he did. So Icarus, you've been doing a lot of gliding. What airport should we glide out of Sunday? I'm going to make you type so you crash into something. Whoop, the water bulb's up there. That's cool being able to see the smoke trail on the 57. Colorado? Alright, we can do that like Denver or Vail, maybe up near Vail. Yeah, I'll find a nice one up that way. Even though I know it's a bit early for you, but I have that time frame right after church and before lunch that I don't do anything. That looks cool with the smoke. $500. Check this town out over here. Alright, so Colorado it is. I'll figure that out tomorrow morning, get that all lined up for Sunday. And a Warbird Wednesday next week, because it is the off week, every other week. Definitely going to be taking the P-38. I love flying that. I haven't flown it in a while. I'm just not sure where. I was actually thinking something like totally off the wall crazy and like up through Tehran and head for the mountains from there. That was just a place I'd never fly, even remotely think to fly in real life. My aunt and uncle said it used to be a great place before the hostages were taken back in the 70s and the radicals took over the government. They said it was absolutely a beautiful city. Yeah, there's an airport over there. I actually wonder how much of the year these things are not frozen over. I imagine most of the year these rivers are frozen solid. Because we're still up to 11,000 feet. Hey, Action Plaza. I am well, thank you. How are you doing? I didn't see you pop in there when you first popped up. Welcome, welcome. We're ripping around the Himalayas tonight. It's pretty good high altitude running. Trying to plan next week's flight, all of next week's flights. Oh, that's a bridge. I see the roll there. Nice. The TBM's already taken care of for Tuesday. Wednesday's going to be... Oh, power lines. No, we actually have a flight plan that's ripping down some of the mountains. It's a flight plan, but we don't fly on autopilot because it's all down valleys, and so yeah, we're pretty much free flying. Just we have a route to free fly. Nope, not an air show per se. Just us ripping along, trying to miss these power lines at the moment. Got a few of us hand flying. Where's Echo? You didn't go back? There's Icarus. Echo's around here somewhere, screaming around. There's three of us right now, just doing some low level. High altitude, low level flying up in the Himalayas. More than welcome to jump in and join if you want. The flight plan's in the Discord. We only left, we left about 30 minutes ago. So we're a ways in. If you turn the smoke on in your plane, Echo, if you turn yours on, you'll be able to see mine and Icarus's. But you have to turn yours on. I can see yours because I turned mine on. It's weird like that. But turning yours on, you'll be able to see ours. Because all our aircraft are made by the same guy. I wonder if I can get down one of these main thoroughfares, like down low. See if there's a long straight one anywhere. There's supposed to be a castle around here, but I don't see it. Let's see if we can find a main road. Oh, that was a long one. Over there, I see one. I think. I think I see one. Is that a canal? Alright, let's see if we can do this. There's supposed to be a castle right around here. Oh, it's right there. There's the castle. And there's power lines. I'm trying to get down one of these main roads below the level of the buildings, but I don't think this is going to work because this isn't real straight. Oh! Yay! There we go. Let's scare these people. Nope, I'm punching out. I'm gonna make a swing around real quick and try to catch that castle. Oh, mountain. There's no buildings in yours? Oh man. Whew, I want to see this castle. I saw it on the map when I was making it. I was making the flight plan. That's a cool building. But that thoroughfare wasn't straight enough to be doing that. Whew. Now this one looked like it was pretty long and straight, but I think that's the one I was flying down. Yeah, it was. Oh well. That definitely would have scared the pedestrians. Where are we? We are somewhere in the Himalaya in China. And there's a power line. Oop. See if I can pull this out far enough to actually get an idea where we're at. Oh, no. We're northeast of Mount Everest. But China. And I have on the I have the Orbx mesh for the Himalaya mountains. All the Orbx meshes are absolutely well worth it if you're ever thinking about getting them. But they don't cause stutters, except for that one massive stutter I had, but I can't blame that on the mesh. But I never have issues with the Orbx stuff. And it adds so much detail. What's ID bond? I don't know, whatever that is. That's it right there. Little town. Now see which one of these paths we actually have to take here. Scroll this out so I don't fly into a mountain so I know where I'm going. Yep, down the wrong side. No, I'm on the right one. I think. Yeah, I can hit waypoint 16 from here. Okay. I know at some point here soon we rip up the side of some mountains. Right here, I would climb right up the side of this thing. This is where the regular piston engines were having a terrible time making it through here. Yeah, I'm trying to break windows. Just trying to scare the locals. You think I'm low? Look back at Icarus. He's usually right down on the ground. He kicks up dust when he flies. I hang out low, but he tries to trim hedges and cut lawns. Look at these mountains. What are we at for altitude? 16,000. Almost 17,000 feet. Still climbing. I would say there hasn't been a bridge made yet that he can't get under. Yep, he's doing the locals a favor, trimming their hedges. Yeah. Excuse me. Little tight canyons. At this altitude, the air is so thin. It's hard to get a bite. Oh, I think I made a wrong turn. That's right. We'll just catch back up to it here. What's the nearest airport your game crashed? Good question. I don't even know if there is one. There's so few airports around here. I would probably say ZULS, and then just come straight at us. Zulu, I don't remember U. Lima, I have no S either. I never remember the damn things. ZULS. There might be one there. Hold on. Oh, no. Got DM, but I don't have an airport there. Because there's like no airports in this part of the world. While I fly into the side of a mountain trying to find one. Yeah, ZULS. Zulu, Utah, Lima, Sierra. That's it. I think. Something close to that. A stunt plane? No, I'm flying a military trainer. It's really designed to train pilots to fly fighter jets at an efficient cost. So they're not out flying jets. It's a turboprop. It's called the PC-21. And this particular model is in the sim with Demos Incorporated. Put it in the sim. Just a minute, I'll give you an outside view. Swiss airport uses it. A lot of countries used it. Airports, not airport. A lot of countries use it as aircraft, and I can see why. It is my favorite aircraft in the sim because it's got almost fighter jet speeds. Like I say, almost. It's not going Mach 1, but it goes 280. It's super maneuverable. Turboprop. So you can get a hell of a turn of speed with it. And very maneuverable. I'm not any good flying from behind the plane though. I'm gonna fly into something. But it's a great plane if you have the sim and you're looking for a plane, and it's usually like $10 for this thing. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like I said, it's $10. For the price, you just can't go wrong with the performance you get for this thing. It is just so much fun to fly. Yeah, it's incredibly fast, incredibly maneuverable, and with the smoke, you get 6 or 7 people together, even 5 or 6 together with all the smoke on. It looks incredible. And you can do some pretty high altitude stuff with this. Yeah, we're at 17,500 feet now, and you can still rip around with it. Some of these waypoints are a little twisty. I'll try to get back on track. I went on the wrong side of that hill. And don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going. I only made this flight plan. I think now we just rip down this valley again. Or a different valley. Ooh, my hands are all sweaty. This one should be about an hour and a half. That's usually what we do Thursdays, because when you're flying low and fast, hour and a half is about all you want to do. It's a workout, believe it or not. It may seem like a sim, but it's actually quite a workout to keep the concentration level enough to fly this fast and low for that long. There is going to be an update coming out for this aircraft soon. Some graphics update. What's all this then? Rudin, man, you're missing it. We're ripping through the mountains in China. The Himalaya mountains. Welcome, dude. We're probably about halfway through, ish. Maybe not quite. Icarus is here. Echo's flying. Ah, wrong button. I think Icarus is still back there. Or not. Did I lose Icarus? Did I lose everybody? I may have lost everybody. He was back there. I bet you went out for a smoke. Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate stopping by for the lake. Hope you're doing well. Let's go rock some windows here. Now we got to get up over that hill. My 6 really low. That explains why I couldn't find you. How did I miss that turn up there? Oh well. I just had to drive a moose brother home from the bar. He was hammered. Those lodges are good for something. Alright guys, you all fly with flight sticks instead of yokes, or all the ones that you would do. What is a good HODAS system that's less than 250 bucks? The dog came up to get petted. Slides from underneath. Slide out married like thud. Well, my little dog just got back from the vets. She's hopefully going to pull through. She had a massive infection from a bad tooth and somehow severely injured her neck. But it's not broken. Her neck's not broken, so she should pull through. The swelling's down. So you don't have anything in between? So how good's the $50 one? I gotta tell myself I have a choice. I'm either gonna get a HODAS or the rail driver. But the rail driver I can get for $250-ish. So the HODAS have to be in the same ballpark, or I'll get that instead. Throttle's not sensitive? Yeah, I figured. Oh, we're getting choppy stutters again. Oh, that didn't last. It wasn't as bad as the last time. You actually used the throttle other than full throttle? I thought you only went flat out or nothing at all. I'm just kidding. I've seen you go super slow with a giant jet that shouldn't be able to go that slow. And I've seen you with helicopters and all kinds of shit. Looks like there's a dam of some kind right there. You're the master approach. I don't know, you always land ahead of me, so I can never tell. There's a bridge. We're going under. Another bridge. Oh, we're gonna make that one. Yeah, we'll make it. It's a little one though. Plenty of room. Yeah, that's a smoker of an aircraft. I have to admit that's definitely one of my more favorite aircrafts as far as the jets to go. I'm actually thinking about doing that flight from, oh hell, there's a bridge, I missed it. Thinking about doing that flight from Sobel headquarters to Washington State and using the Tomcat at Mach 2. It's a 9-hour flight in a regular plane. Oh no, we're not going to go that way. We're going up and over this ridge. It's like I wanted it to go. I knew I went up and over for a reason. The gap in the ridge right here. I think about doing it with the Tomcat because you can refuel in air. You don't trust bridges. Yeah, a lot of them, there's a bug and you can't get under them. I was saying something about that. Oh, I think it was out using the Tomcat and running it flat out, full burner all the way, but just reuse the air-to-air refueling to get there, to get that achievement. It's either that or the Dark Star, because I'm not flying for 9.5, 10 hours in a longitude to make the flight. Power lines. In case anybody's wondering, the power line mod has a link in the description. Does make things a little more exciting from time to time. I will say that's the one thing I give X-Plane 12 is much better with bridges because it's got a bridge. It doesn't have the bridge and the bridge underneath it. But $500. I know I'm below 500. Ooh, something's green. There's some green in this valley. Must be getting down the altitude. Yeah, we're about 10,000. Or we're at 10,000. Everything's not permanently frozen all the time. Oh, hell yeah. Nope, that bridge is not happening. It's too low and I didn't see it till too late. Oh, look at that village up on the hillside. Had to get to see it for half a second. There's still a bit out. Going back up over a hill here. Right in front of us. Man, I'm out of coffee. That's depressing. Well, there's a big bridge with water that's rising up underneath it. That one. And up this valley. Yeah, 500. Shut up! I know. Uh-oh. Massive stutter. So when is the new update out anyways? A couple weeks, isn't it? Still pushed back like 2 weeks. You're gonna scare some sheep, if there is any sheep, or mountain goats, or whatever the hell lives around here. Oh yeah, here we go. These valleys are actually pretty easy to run. Most of them are really wide, but the river's not super twisty. I really want to run the canyon up to Angel Falls in Africa. But it's like, you'd have to do it in something like the little ultralight, because it's so twisty. You'd have to go so slow. And I think I'm holding off till Africa gets a world update, or somebody does a mesh update for that area. Because Angel Falls is epic, and I think it'll be a great ride to go up through there. I'm going to stick with the river on this corner instead of going around. There's a nice old village. Can't wait till this area gets some love too. There's the satellite pictures. The mesh is great. So we get the satellite pictures in here updated. The water levels updated. I didn't even stop and see where that hurricane is on the East Coast. Did it get up to major strength yet? Or in the Atlantic? Not the East Coast of the U.S., but in the Western Atlantic? If I finish early, I may take the PC-21 down there. That's fun. Oh, Icarus is in yellow livery. There we go. Oh, I think I just trimmed some trees. Oh, he's going under. Oh yeah, no problems. Look at that. My boy Tony, who I drive home tonight, is Air Force. Andrews Air Force Base Air Shows next week, and he can drive right on base. I think I'm gonna go. Oh hell yeah, absolutely! You got a chance to go to Andrews to an air show and drive right on base with him? Damn right. Take every opportunity you can get. Absolutely. Tell him you want to go. That's a no-brainer. I wish we still had our air base so we could have our air show. That's been gone a long time. You've been there many times. That's cool. We used to have a big one at Plattsburgh Air Base every year. Thunderbirds would show, or the Blue Angels would show. You'll tell him tomorrow when you tell him he owes you 30 bucks. 30 bucks for the taxi ride, or 30 bucks because you bought him beers. Ah, he was too drunk to find his wallet, so he paid the tab. Oh boy, yeah. Tell me, owes you not only the. Tell me, not only owes you to get into the. Oh no, I'm not trying that one. That one did not look close. Tell me, he's not only got to get you into the air show, but he's also got to buy you food there. That'll cost way more than 30 bucks when you buy the stupid fair food. Well, it sucks. Tomorrow, my boss is going to be brokering a deal at one of my favorite racetracks to do all the lifts for their garage, their new garages, and I can't make it, which sucks. Because I told them, for putting this deal together, either you or Dickie, the manager of the track, is going to owe me a freaking season pass next year for putting this thing together. I don't know why you follow so often, Chris. It is a lot more fun to follow somebody than to be the lead pilot. I just love it when the water height is all messed up. And he's upside down. Whoa! That was close. Oh, hold on. I gotta get something to drink here. What do I got left down here? I have a coffee, so I guess tea it is. This is pretty down through here. Now we're getting some tall mountains that are white year-round. Need a 5-minute break. Yeah, we're... How far out are we anyways? We got 2 more corners before we land. Quite literally. We got 1 more waypoint. Then we land. It's early enough. I'm going to go try to fly into that hurricane. This time I'm going to set a waypoint for the eye, or the real life one. Then we go for the one off the east coast of the U.S. I'm going to take this bird. Are those tall buildings over there? Those more buildings? They're actually like a little city now. Probably explains why there's an airport near here. Oh, my back is starting sore tonight. It's altitude so I can actually see the airport. Not in this plane, I can't. I can in jets, but not this thing. This thing, most propeller planes can't break the sound barrier because it has to do with, whoa, there's the airport. It has to do with the tips of the prop going too fast. Get the air brakes out. It's like hitting the brakes. The tips of the prop end up going too fast. They did do one, but it was so stupidly loud. The plane was. It was awful. And that airport came up quick. I'm gonna float forever. Oh, I'm on the ground. I love it when it's so smooth you think you're floating and your wheels are on the ground. That's always handy. Let's see if we can find out where you can park on this runway. Oh, just ahead there. Okay. I like it when I do that. Oh, gotta shut my smoke off. On the ground, if you don't shut your smoke off, it causes issues. You see all the smoke on the plane, on the ground that are parked there. Past Mach 1 and use a drone camera to pan around, you'll hear the boom. Yeah, I've done that. You hear the boom as you go by it. Oh, Microsoft. They said this was going to be an hour and 20 minutes. It was barely an hour and 6 minutes. So we're going to do something silly and go see if we can find that hurricane. We'll put a destination point as right in the middle of it. Where's the dude standing? He's over there. Nope, a little farther forward. Come on. Ooh, shred him with the prop. Oh! Almost killed him. Yeah, there's one off the East Coast and one off the West Coast. One off Mexico and one off the U.S. East Coast. Put my brakes on. Here comes Icarus. Oh, hush with your brake. Bing, bing, bing. Ah, dang, shut up. Where the hell's my... Where's my master off on this thing to shut everything down? Oh, battery off. That'll shut it off. Put the fuel pumps off. There's Icarus. Don't see what happened to Echo. He kind of crashed and haven't seen him since. Almost shredded you, dude. Yeah, we got a little time. We'll go play around in the Hurricane. Yeah, I know it's still on. I shut the fuel pump off. It should quit, but it's not. It'll spool down now, though. It should. Or not. There it goes. Took it a minute. I don't know why it took it a minute, but it did. Yeah, this is a great little plane. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. Actually, speaking of Thunderbirds, I'm going to get the Blue Angels livery pack for the F-18. Yeah. Or put it in the Discord, and I'll transfer it over. Either way. If it'll let you post it and I can see it, I'll repost it for sure. If not, just bounce it to my Discord and then I'll post it. Alright, let's go see if we can find this Hurricane. I didn't see it. I don't see it. So I don't think it came up. I think it blocked it, and it blocked it in a way that I can't see it. Right there, I think. Yep, right there. If we put the destination there, this little island's at St. George. We set that as our departure. It's how far away? 33 minutes, 105 nautical miles. I say we do it. It's 30 minutes. We do it in the PC-21. I'm going to lighten it up. Kick my passenger out. Give myself enough fuel. I probably can, but jet's just going to rip through those clouds. Not be tossed around too much. I don't know. That's what I'm going to find out. I got to go to live weather. Thanks for mentioning that. I didn't turn on live weather. I'm going to find out. I got that marker right in the center of the eye of the hurricane. And we're going to go see if we can find an eye wall. I know there isn't the ones that storms made, but I don't know if there are in real life on these. Yeah, you're right. 33 minutes. Let's kick her up to the F-18. No, you would go with the Tomcat. Yeah, you're right. I probably should take a jet. F-35. I don't want the F-35. $18. Yeah, I figured. F-14. We'll do the F-14. All right, good enough. I don't need more fuel than that. It's a short flight. True. True. All right, let's give her a try. Let's see if we can even get off the runway. I will once we get there. We'll set it to sunset. Well, I'll set it. I'll see if we can get it to pink sky right now. I imagine we're going to be in rain. Yeah, the Tomcat carried the Phoenix missile, the Mach 5 Phoenix missile, like it says here, but did you know it was originally made for the SR-71? The YF-12, actually. The original SR-71 was going to be armed, and that's why the Phoenix missile was so fast. Oh, I gotta remember, I gotta set all my controls because I have twin throttles now, so it actually works properly with the twin engine jets. Oh boy. Yeah, it's shit. Hey, weather is absolutely shit already. Almost as old as I am. This is going to be totally IFR until we can get above it. Well, this is the outer edge of a hurricane. It's raining like mad. You guys may not look like much, kid, but you got it where it counts. Full burn mode. Just scroll back a little bit. There we go. This thing just jumps into the air. Gear up. Oh, look at that, the radar. That may not be standing by tomorrow. This stuff is thick. Watch my altimeter, I'll fly right in the water. That's true. I can go above it. I just forget, I'm always flying so damn low I forget I can go over it. Climb at 3,000 feet a minute with this bird. Look at that altimeter spin up. That's fine. Evening. Sunset. Alright, there's everything's kind of turning red. They're climbing up over the top. What do you have, 21,000 or 31,000? 22,000 feet, we're above most of it. Wait till we get above Mach. Now that we're leveled out. I'm gonna put my airspeed in Mach, not knots. We're burning some fuel now. I don't think this bird will hit Mach 7. A bit old for that. In fact, we haven't quite hit Mach 1 yet. I'm not quite sure why. Flaps are not out. Speed brakes aren't out. Oh yes, they are. Speed brakes are out. That would help. I had the speed brakes out. Now look at the speed go up. Now we'll break this sound barrier. I forget my speed brakes are now on a slide. No, I didn't search the server. I'm off the east coast of the US. Heading right for the center of that hurricane. Although that, my speed brakes are on a slider now, so I can adjust how far they deploy. And I had it all the way on. Oh, we got lightning. Yeah, I went up over top of it. I'm just skimming along the tops at 20-some thousand. Where am I? 26,000-ish. Full burner, and it doesn't for some reason want to really get up to speed and go. 1,000 miles an hour over the ground. I'm gonna have to give myself some fuel. With the full burner on, I'm sucking it up big time. Drop my nose a little. I gotta see my instruments. I dropped my nose too much. I got a decel line. Yeah, like I'm gonna decelerate and land. Usually when I go from front to back, I can hear the boom, but I can't tonight. Why? You're going under? I think it's being grumpy tonight. Whoa, that was too close. Oh, if we're in the eye, we should start to see the clouds. This looks like the eye, doesn't it? Yeah, this is probably, these light fluffy clouds right here in the center are probably the eye. Absolutely is. Look at that. You can see it go in every direction around us. We're right in it, right here. You can see the sea below us. That's the eye right here. Awesome, we found it. Ha ha ha. I'm happy about that. Look how actually calm it is right here. Look at this. Let's pull the throttles back. Look at that. That's actually the eye. Right at sunset. It looks evil. You're right. It does. There you get it. If I get a screen caps. Oh, damn weather one was on. That'll be better. Look at that. We're in the eye, Icarus. And I can't believe the sim actually modeled it in real life. Of course, there is no airport anywhere near other than the one we just took off from. I think it's so cool that it's actually modeled the eye. Drop under? Yeah, let's go down. Go under on the way back? There you are. Oh man, that ocean is crazy rough. We're gonna have much luck landing in this mess. Look at how cool that looks from down here. That's the shits. I don't even have my Discord up. Hold on, I gotta give myself some fuel. There. Or I would have never made it. I was down to 16%. Alright, I'm going to fly right into the ocean by not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, you're in the F-22. I suppose I ought to get the free rare version of that so I can at least see you. $30 feet? Yeah. You're really scraping the bottom here. The hell am I at? 800 feet. And I can't see anything. Holy crap, it's getting dark. That's nuts. What if I make it daylight? I could see. I don't want to climb. I want to be down here. Or maybe I'll go. Icarus, you're going up, I'll go up. Chase him up. What I'll do now is I'm going to land and I'm probably going to go to bed. Oh, punch right up out of it. Look at that. Still can't see shit. Can now. I don't think there's a chance in hell of me actually landing at this runway. We will try. I love the shape of this plane when the wings are all the way back. It looks just like a giant arrowhead. Not officially, it can't. It has with the when it's been in the jet stream. It has, but not actually through the air. And the air's moving with it. It has over the ground. It's not designed. It's too blunt and, put it simply, it's too blunt and fluffy. Not shaped smooth and sleek. Set the flaps down and use the speed brake to hit 170. When you're over the runway, turn the speed brake back on and just wait for it to land at about 120. Alright, let's see if I can see the runway. That may very well be an issue. That may be a rather large issue. That's my altitude, 26,000. That's what I'm doing. This doesn't have the good glass cockpit like my, so I could actually see the runway in this. Like I could last Tuesday night landing in the dark. It hadn't have been for that glass cockpit showing me where the runway is, I'd have never found that one. Alright, let's see. Which way does that runway actually go? I'm going to swing out this way. So the runway's this way. Runway's like that. There's an outer marker for the runways right there. Those markers are the outer markers, so we'll hit one of those and turn in. Okay. We got that. In fact, I think we got one right here to start turning. Start going down. That's good. That makes me laugh. Saying I laugh funny. Oh, I'm sure I got this. We got to lose about 20,000 feet though. Start turnover. Oh, please clear off a little bit while I get so I can see the runway. Please. That would be nice. Now what's bitching? Oh, I didn't like my dive. It was too steep. I find my outer markers. They're right there. Gotta head for those. Get it out of afterburner. Yeah, this plane is I have had a lot of fun with it. Actually, maybe that's what we'll do next Thursday. I wanted to do a bush flight, but maybe we'll take we haven't taken the big birds out in a while. I think maybe we'll take the Tomcat. Maybe do a Texas city tour, because there's no hills and valleys in Texas, but we could scream over some cities. I gotta find an excuse to fly in Texas. I gotta fly over to my friend's house so her son can check it out and be excited. You know, I want. I don't know about the airliner things. I know you and Icarus both do that, but someday I just want to get a bunch of us together in Tomcats or something like that, and just go up and start escorting people who are flying into the big cities. Just get 3 or 4 of us, go up and surround them, and fly in with them. It's kind of trolling, but I think it'd still be fun. Yeah, just surround them. You'll get 6 or 8 of us. Just freaking mob the person who's out there just flying along on their 737 flight or whatever. Yeah, just totally surround them. Alrighty here. What do we got going on? Oh, of course it's going to get thick as we get towards the airport. Of course you are. And I missed my outer marker. I'm not lined up. Yeah, it's kind of trolling, but I still think it'd be fun. We get 6 or 8 of us just go surround people just flying. Here comes somebody 737 and just boom. All right, let's see. $10 nautical miles. Give me 10. I know. That's something they got to fix. They got to make the radio so that you can push the talk and it'll have a certain range. And if you're within that range, you can hear them. Well, this is going to be fun, Icarus. You said use the brake to 200, right? I don't even have my wheels out yet, but we got to use the speed brakes. Only 10 miles out. $230, $240. We're going to be trying this almost totally blind. I'm going to dump my gear out. $215, no flaps. Approaching like 300. Okay, with flaps or without. I'm at 3,800 feet. I think the runway is about 10. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. So put the winds out. Okay. I have no flaps on. I think my wings are out. Yeah, wings are out. I'm off course again. Like way off course. This is almost a total IFR. This is, and I'm off. I missed my outer marker and I messed up. I approach. I can't see the runway. I may have to try to go lower. I can see Icarus down there at 300 and some feet. I hope I come out of this at some point. I look like I'm lined up better. No, Icarus, I hope you're on the runway because I trust my instruments, but I don't see the airport on my instruments. I'm like right over the end of the runway. And I don't see it. There it is. Whoa, we're way nose down. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That was very bad. That was a horrible bounce. I just wrecked the landing gear on a F-14 Tomcat. Oh, hell, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for talking me down through the weather, Rudin. I appreciate it. All right. I got to pull off the runway here somewhere. A little parking spot over here. I gave it a 6. I gave it a 2. I just totally destroyed the landing gear with that bounce. Oh man, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I seriously can't believe the sim actually modeled the eye of the hurricane. That was pretty cool. True, very true. Pushy Chris. I didn't catch the third wire, that's for sure. I like being able to taxi on one engine. That's always handy. Very cool. Very, very cool. Great rainbow shots. Did you see the rainbow shot that came out when they announced the Queen had died? That's freaky. Sean sent that to me. Alright, everybody. On that note, I want to thank Rudin, Icarus, Echo for flying along. We also had Action Flash stop by. I think that was really it. Now, Brett Pound popped in too. I can't forget him. Thanks everybody for stopping by, knowing that Shane was flying tonight as well. So we will see you in another one. Until then, y'all look out for each other, take care of each other. And Sunday we will be flying gliders somewhere in Colorado. Don't know where yet, but I'll figure it out soon. All right, everybody take care of yourselves and look out for each other. I'm out of here.